Welcome to the Spilled Ink and Coffee Show, where we take book discussions to a new level. We don't just read books, we interview them, journal about them, sip coffee, spill thoughts, and explore stories on and off the page. Grab a cup and get cozy, because every book deserves a great conversation.
Nobody saw these coming, and we definitely did not. 4 surprising reads and a shocking twist that sent us straight to the download button. Before you add your next book to your TBR, you've got to hear these reviews.
Hi, friends.
Yay, we're back, and we're into the journal.
Into the journal.
We are into the journal. We're at Vescalini's, and I'm going to set my food aside and probably just box it up for lunch. And Danny's with us. She's giggling. I don't know about what. But Rachel, where did we leave off? Because this summer has been crazy.
Yes, there's been much traveling
For both of us. And so I don't even know where we are. And in my world, I'm still skirting around in March.
Me too.
Okay, good. So then we're on the same page.
Yep.
Tell us, what did you do? What are we starting with?
We can do I read My Friends by Fredrik Backman.
Okay. We know you like Fredrik.
I like Fredrik Backman. He is a Swedish author. Wrote Beartown, that series.
Oh, yes,
and
yes.
A Man Called Ove, like all kinds of great stuff. I listened to this as an audio.
Where'd you get it?
I got it from Libby.
Woo!
Because that's where you get all of your books from. Audiobooks, anyway. Oh, thank you. And it was, I gave it 4 stars.
Ooh, okay.
It was so funny. My friend Anne just read it like this week, and we were Facebook chatting about it, and we both agreed it was not what we were expecting. I don't know what I was expecting from the description, but it wasn't this. I described it as a beautifully tragic story.
So what genre are we putting it in?
I put it in contemporary fiction.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a story of a group of friends who are, I'm going to say, from the wrong side of the tracks. They all struggle, home life, money, poverty, all of that. But one of them is exceptionally talented as an artist. And it's about these friends trying to come together to make it through life. And it is very tragic.
Did you pick this because you like this author, or was it a viral recommendation?
Both. I picked it because I've not read anything. Everything I've read by Fredrik Backman I have enjoyed. And it kept popping up everywhere. And so when it showed up in Libby, I was like, yeah, I think I need to read this. And I'm really glad I did, because it's just so sweet. It's tragic. There's lots of sad parts. I cried. But it is a sweet, sweet story.
This sounds a little bit different from other books that you have talked to me about from this author.
I would say tragic is a great way to describe a lot of his books. I mean, the Beartown series is...
Well, it is. You're right.
Is tragic. But there, I don't know, to me there's always like a tiny piece of hope in all of his stories. And I feel like there is a lot of hope here. As tough of a life as these kids had, I feel like there's hope everywhere.
Where's the 5th star? Like, why not 5?
I'll read you exactly why. At times, the misery was a bit overwhelming.
Oh, yeah.
There's sometimes you get like lost in the
the
heaviness of it all, and sometimes it's like I need to stop listening to this for a minute because it got too heavy. So it's a line, and some people might that might be their. I'm not saying misery is their jam, but it might. Yeah,
some people do like to stay in that vein of emotion, but as a writer, he's doing his job. Yeah. Obviously, if it's sucking you in that deep.
My comment was Backman almost makes you forget about the terrible circumstances because his characters are filled with so much light. Yeah.
It gives hope for humanity, for, that people can persevere to always go towards the light.
Yeah, he has a real knack for writing like real life with all of the flaws that come with real life. And I think that's what makes this, so beautiful. It's kind of the story's all painted around. There's the original four main friends. And then you've got...
Yeah, I'm looking at your character list because I'm like, who's the favorite character and why? It's interesting because the artist doesn't have a name. It's just the artist.
Well, you learn his name at the very end.
Okay.
He's the artist. He's always referred to as the artist.
Okay.
He's the one that the whole group comes together to try to buy him the materials to paint to win this contest, and the painting is one of the most sought after paintings in the entire world.
I'm fascinated by the character list because I'm seeing names like Fish, the Owl. How interesting. Explain what you think the thought process was. Is this part of...
The Owl is name of that's what they call one of the teachers at the school because he looks like an owl. So
wow.
They just call him the Owl. And keep in mind, it's a Swedish book. So like a name like Jor is Swedish. So
why do you like Ted so much?
So a lot of the... I'm not giving anything away because it happens in the first 30 pages. The artist dies. That's the first
What's the relationship of the artist to these other characters?
That's all. They're all childhood
friends. Okay.
Growing up in the trauma of terrible home life situations, and he's the one, all the friends come together to buy the canvas, to buy the supplies, to enter him into this competition so that then he'll ultimately win and become this world famous artist.
Wow.
Ted is one of his friends, and a lot of it is Ted is telling the story to Louisa, who's a wannabe artist herself. And they're on a train ride going back to his hometown, and he's retelling this whole story. And Ted is just a very kind, sympathetic, loving character.
Isn't that just always the way? The famous artist, you're not famous till you die.
Well, he was famous
prior.
He was famous all the way through. So he was sick, though. So,
oh, dear.
I mean, you find out more about that as you go through. But I'm not giving anything away because it happens in the first.
As long as people understand when they pick this one up, that it's an emotional ride.
It is an emotional ride.
Well, what's the scene that you can't erase from your brain?
I don't want to give it away.
Oh, okay. Then don't. Just tell us where it is in the timeline.
It's in the past. It's with the four friends. There's some serious abuse that's happening, and it's how the friends all come together to rescue one of the friends who's...
Is that really what this is about? Friendship?
Yes. Yeah.
That's
the title of the book is My Friends. So,
and it's true to that. Well, my friends can go in any direction. I mean, it could be, My Friends could have been a horror thriller too. You just don't know. I'm looking at the cover, and Backman's covers, he likes this font.
Yes.
That's the thing.
He definitely has a
very unique...
A brand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. TJ Klune also. But I like it when an author can stick to a brand for continuity, then you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
And I find always his covers are very inviting.
Yes.
I don't know what other descriptive word to use.
I think that's a good way. Yeah. You want to pick it up. You want to look at it.
It's inviting, as opposed to, you're being catfished because it's flashy and so on.
I enjoy his stuff a lot.
So share some of your favorite quotes.
The world is full of miracles, but none greater than how far a young person can be carried by someone else's belief in them. Art is what we leave of ourselves in other people.
Oh, I like that one. I like that.
Nothing weighs more than someone else's belief in you. And then this one's my favorite. When you get old, gravity pulls the corners of your mouth down, and the road to a smile grows longer.
Let me digest that one. You have to make a conscious effort to find your joy and your happiness.
Yeah, especially what all of these kids go through. It's amazing that there is happiness as adults.
It's the power of friendship. When do twin powers activate?
Yeah, so if you're looking for a beautifully tragic story of friendship, I think this is definitely a book to pick up. I enjoyed it. I thought the narrator was fantastic.
So the people who should pick this up are people who need a reminder that friendship is powerful.
That even as terrible as things are, someone has it worse than you. Someone's in a worse off situation than you, and you don't know. They could be the happiest people in the world because they're figuring out how to get through it.
I like the message.
Yeah.
So there it is, Fredrik Backman, My Friends. She gave it 4 stars. And I'm just going to go on in your journal because I definitely want to talk about Brackish waters. We're moving forward, guys. If you have your Audible, this one is freebie on Audible. It's Brackish Waters by Matt Boren. I know it's a short story, contemporary fiction. It's 2 hours of your life. But the best part is Christina Applegate is the narrator. And it happened in Florida, so I was totally intrigued.
It does take place in Florida.
That's our backyard. And it involved school. And I think we've all met this person at some point in life if you're in a school culture. But Rachel, it's 3 stars for you.
And it's 3 stars because I thought Christina Applegate did a fantastic job narrating it. My review was it was fine, and her delivery was fantastic, but I don't feel like she had a lot to work with.
Mine was obsessed, but it was only because I'm fangirling over Christina Applegate.
I mean, my favorite character was the resort.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I said it was Ruby and Kate because I liked that relationship, because I feel like if I had a daughter, that would have been our relationship.
I mean, like I said, it was 2 hours, so I didn't feel like I was overcommitted on something terrible. I just didn't think it was anything to write home about.
It's a 2-hour thing about a vacation Yelp review.
Yes.
I mean,
and there were some funny lines.
Yes.
I didn't find it super original. I did enjoy her drunken meltdown. That was great. And who hasn't been there when they've had too much to drink and said stuff they shouldn't have? But I appreciated her delivery. I thought Christina Applegate did an amazing job on this.
My exact review was it was her narration that gave the story its pulse. Otherwise, it would have flatlined. That is exactly what I wrote. So, yeah, all my cups of coffee were just for her, so bravo.
As a short story, I wouldn't have been... It probably would have gotten a 1 or a 2 star as a short story if I hadn't listened to it.
What a cute, fun story. Go, Christina. I want to know what more you're narrating.
You listened to her biography, right?
Yes.
Her autobiography.
Yes, I cried through that one. We'll get there eventually. If you can grab it on Libby, do it. Highly recommend it. But, yes, I'm in it for her for anything in the future. 100%. But I'm glad that you gave it a try.
Yeah, I didn't... It was 2 hours. I mean, and she was entertaining.
Yeah, so if you just need a quick fix and entertainment,
if you're driving from Tampa to Orlando and you need, you know, you just want to read something and listen to something and be done with it when you get to Orlando, like, because you're going to the far end of, like, you're not going to Disney, you're going to Universal, so you got to get all the way over.
And there's a lot of stop and go traffic.
A lot of stop and go.
This is perfect.
Hello, Lakeland. Just, yeah, this is the perfect length.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
So what you got, girl?
I don't know if we talked about The Color of Always. I'm so confused,
No.
like where we were.
No. So tell me what this is. Give me the rundown.
Okay. So The Color of Always, multiple authors. It's an LGBTQ graphic novel. It's a romance one. I wish I brought it. I should have looked ahead so you could see it because the artwork is amazing. Canada publishing companies have been putting out some really good stuff in the LGBTQ world. We got Queer Little Nightmares out of them.
Okay.
We've got this one out of them. And I got this in an indie store in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
When I was out there with Andrew. And I couldn't get this out of my mind. And I didn't, because the artwork was so pretty, that the sticker shock, like, I paid $50 for this.
Oh.
I know. But it was an independent bookstore, and the artwork got me so hard that I dropped it, and I said, I need it. I need it. The art spoke louder than the stories, but the stories still were screaming so amazing. At the end, my favorite character was the entire story about this drag queen known as All That Glitters. So it's a graphic novel anthology, and it's a collection of love letters to the LGBTQIA plus community. And each short story explores love, identity, connection, and self-discovery in different ways. And it brings something unique to the experience. Everything just put you into a totally different little universe. And there was a little something for everybody in all of those letters in the rainbow.
Aww.
And I think that's the best part of it, because they were truly love letters. It was, a love letters to the L, the love letters to the G, the love letters to each story.
Yeah.
And then it ended with the plus, which would be our drag queens, because they don't have a D in this little scenario.
That's true.
So that's where the plus is. And it followed all the letters right down to the plus with all of these beautiful love letters to show you, like, love is love.
Mm-hmm.
Love moves mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And love transcends, everything. The last part of the book, there is a piece called An Open Love Letter, and it captures the spirit of the entire anthology. If you want to read my entire review, just go to Goodreads, and you'll be able to see all of the little things that I'm talking about. I gave it 5 cups of coffee. It really was probably one of the best LGBTs in a graphic novel.
Okay.
Always love.
And would you say that's probably like the big idea, the big theme in the book?
Absolutely. It even says the subtitle of the cover is an LGBTQIA plus love anthology. It should be read at Pride events. I didn't even read this during Pride, month. But I think that these stories would be a beautiful reading at Pride events when everybody needs that little extra reminder of love and support.
Preferably by a drag queen.
All That Glitters.
Yep. So was there a specific quote or quotes that you absolutely...
My top quote I'm going to give you is, "Shed off bad like they're good books."
Oh, I love that. That's lovely.
I think that really just said it all.
And because it's an anthology, correct me if I'm wrong, there's a series of authors. There's not just one author to this or one artist.
Correct. It's just everybody.
Okay.
Everybody.
If this book was adapted into a movie or a TV show, who would you cast as All That Glitters?
Alyssa Edwards, hands down.
Queen.
Alyssa, she would be the best one. As a matter of fact, Alyssa, if you're listening to this, get the book. and just do this as like a little quick series for a Pride event somewhere that we can all watch the video and just send it out to all the Pride spaces. Honolulu Pride's in October, so you got time. Even though St. Pete Pride is already passed. I'm sure there's tons in between. Solid 5 coffee cups. I didn't think I needed to be obsessed about it. I just think it was perfect. Everything about it. It was perfect. Get it. Try it. Love it. We'll leave it at that. Let's go back to you, Rachel.
Oh, gosh. Go back to me.
Yes, because I see another 4-star and I want to know.
Yeah. So,
because we were hitting a 5-star for a really long time. We were like banging out 5 stars for a while. Now we're back to mid road of, between the 3s and the 4s for you.
Well, this was a short story.
Oh.
It was a
Kindle.
It was a free download with my Prime. It's called The Price of Honey. It's by Liane Moriarty. I've read several books, real books,
physicals.
Not fake books. I've read several other books by Liane Moriarty. Big Little Lies, which was it turned into a series, and then her other one. I read 9 Perfect Strangers, which also turned into a series. And what's the one that really blew in my mind? Hold on. The lady predicts everybody's death.
That sounds terrible.
On a plane.
Oh, no. So she just walks around and tells everybody that this is when you're going to die?
Yep.
That's horrible. I wouldn't want to know that.
Oh, gosh, I can't find it now.
Would you want to know that? Guys, let us know. Would you? Obviously, this author.
Here one moment.
Here one moment on the next.
Here
oh
one
my
moment.
Gosh! But she just said, "Here one moment."
Yeah, and she just gets up and walks up and down the plane and says when everybody's gonna die.
I can't.
Yeah, it's. So anyway, this was I saw a short story, grabbed it, and it was typical. It was fantastic. It's all about a funeral. A gentleman's 2 previous wives and his current wife all get together for the funeral, and shocks and surprises happen. It's not necessarily funny. It's more like in the lines of a thriller, like gasp-worthy.
And this is a short gasp-worthy.
30 pages. It's 30 pages. It's fantastic. Like if you're looking for a quick, I got a lunch break read in, this is fantastic. And it does. It's like, at the end. Yeah.
But you picked this one because you've already read her.
I picked it because it was free. And I've already read several things by her. So I was like, what a perfect combination. A free book and an author I like. So I probably would have given it 5 stars if it had been like a full novel. Like, I wanted more.
You wanted more.
I wanted more.
You wanted more. That is the only reason that it was the 4. That's where our 5th star is.
Yeah, but it's a good quick read.
Favorite character? There has to be a favorite in this.
Rita. She's one of the. I think she's the first. She's the first wife.
So obviously,
grab it. It's that book. I listened to that. That book is something else. She's an Australian author.
Okay,
so her books take place in Australia. So if you need to cross Australia off of your map,
really,
yeah.
So I can get Australia by doing this little thing, and then I'll be hooked on this author, and then I'll want to know about the plane one, or maybe I don't.
Yeah. Here one minute, here one moment, and then after that, you should read Big Little Lies. Like those.
Did everybody follow that? Make sure you got that. What are 3 words of the writing style of this author, since you've done many of these?
Fast, sharp.
Ooh.
This is not a real word. Cliffhangery.
Yeah, I like the real word. That's cliffhangery. Danny, do you think cliffhangery is a real word? Yes.
Oh, yes. Then I got an upvote from Danny. Then it must be true.
There it is. Cliffhangery.
Cliffhangery.
This little short story packs all that in there.
It really does. There was times I'm like, oh my gosh, this is only 30 pages. And I'm like, she packed a lot into 30 pages.
All right. What's the main idea of this short little story?
Go into everything with your eyes wide open and don't trust anybody.
All right. You've got 2 quotes, so they had to have been good. Let's hear them.
It takes a lot of time to look like you just got out of bed.
My brain hurts so hard. What's the next quote? It's good.
Barney's elderly mother, festooned in rubies, sits like an angry Christmas tree across the aisle from them.
Festooned?
Festooned.
Is this an Aussie term?
No, it's
a vocabulary word?
It's a vocabulary word.
What does it mean?
Decorated.
Decorate. I festooned my mom as a Christmas tree. I love this.
You wouldn't... I wouldn't use it like that as a verb per se, but
I was close. Did I interpret it for most people? And I feel like I did.
Okay.
Festooned.
Like today you are festooned in pinks.
Festooned. Francisco.
That was an interesting connection.
I'm intrigued. I'm hoping that we got this one on the audio.
Mm-hmm.
So I can check it out.
I shouldn't say without knowing for sure. Sorry,
Okay.
I read it on Kindle. Brain fart.
Right.
Sorry.
So I'll investigate. This will be my next audio because I am
It is
curious.
published by Amazon.
okay.
It's an Amazon original
It's an
story.
Amazon original. So I'm really going to have to go look at that. The cover. It doesn't leave a lot for me to work with.
Well,
But-
so she's dressed for a funeral.
A funeral. But is that a microphone?
No, it's champagne.
Okay, I'm looking
'Cause
upside down.
Most of the big reveals and events happen at the after party,
Of a funeral.
the reception or whatever you want to call it.
Got it. I like that you called it an after party.
Yeah.
I think that,
You got to celebrate life.
You do. You
yeah.
do. Okay. And what's written in that circle?
#1 New York Times bestselling author.
Okay. Would you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
I've only loved everything I've read by her.
To get
I think this is the
Australia.
fourth thing I've read by her.
I like it a lot. Give us the who needs this in their life, but I need you to do it like a travel brochure.
Have you ever wanted to learn more about Australian culture? Perhaps how they handle death and families in death? By all means, pick up this book and learn all about this lovely family with 3 ex-wives, a bitter mother, and a potentially dead husband. This just screams, come visit Australia. That's my best improv.
I think it's great. I love when we ask all these silly questions. That's a fun one. So, guys, the travel brochure says it all. I'm into it. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear it.
Check it out.
Well, guys, get the book, Travel to Australia. Check that off your map in your reading challenges, and that's the ink.
Bye.
The Spilled Ink and Coffee Show.
Your favorite bookish podcast.
That's a wrap. Time to close the book on today's episode. I'm Rachel. And I'm Kasie. If you had fun, hit the like, follow, and subscribe. Make sure you click on the bell icon. You can also email us at spilledinkinkcoffeeshow@gmail.com. Send us your questions, tell us what you're reading, or share what we should dive into. Until next time, keep your coffee hot and your pages turning. Bye. Guys.